Well, I got a little teaser for you. This is a through the lens video. I am tweaking the final bit of the settings before I put it all together into a video this weekend, and I'm really hoping to get it done the next day or two. But I want to make sure that the settings are pretty consistent across the board, and I just want to make sure I get them all the best I can. Right now you're seeing this again. You can see this is through the lens, and I have the sensor taped up thanks to the viewer that suggested that. Does make this a lot easier. Now you can see a little bit of a glare I put on there for the light in the back of me shining on the lens. Now some of this is only clear when I lean in. Some of the smaller, like this COM1, COM2, I can't read that when I'm sitting back. I have to lean in. I can read the 1200 on the transponder, but not these numbers unless I lean in. And I don't mind. It doesn't bother me in VR because, quite frankly, in real life I'd have to lean in to read some of those anyhow if I don't have my glasses on. But this is through the lens of the Oculus Quest 2 using SteamVR. Let me put on the frame rate counter here. This is 3738. Now right now I'm not flying over buildings, so my buildings are not on ultra at this point. They're, I believe, on high. Trees on high. I think the ground is on lower medium. I'm not sure. I have a lot of things turned up pretty high right now. Again, I use SteamVR. Might be I have to see the number 37, 38, 37, 36, 37. And you lose about a frame when you actually have the frame rate counter displayed, so at least that's what they say. It does definitely make it look a little bit jumpy, so yeah, you can see it went to 38 there for a second. So to me, 37, 38 is good, and here's an outside view. Again, through the lens, obviously. You can't tell by that distortion from that Fresnel lens. Still a little hard to get a phone into the headset just right to get the image. It doesn't look quite as good through the phone here, but not too bad. It's, I think, pretty good. Like I said, I just really want to make sure I got these down good. Now, I have to let you know, if you're watching this, there's two different render resolution settings in SteamVR. There's the overall and there's a per application. And I believe right now I have them both set at just 100%. I had been using the per application setting, I think, at around 125, but I think it's at 100. There is also a render resolution in the virtual desktop app for Oculus. And I use also SideQuest, which also has a little bit of a resolution modifier, I guess I should say. I really can't tell if it makes that much of a difference yet, and so that's one of the ones that I'm kind of tweaking. But just so you know, if you want to duplicate everything I have at this point, I do use some of the changes in SideQuest to modify, and I use the desktop version, not the in-headset version. The in-headset version seems to give me an issue. So I use the desktop version of SideQuest, and I do use that to modify some of the resolution. So I'll try and do maybe a comparison with and without the changes in there, but we'll see. Again, this is a little bit of a teaser through the headset. This is where I'm at right now, averaging, well, when I was flying a smaller plane up in the Alps, I was getting 45 frames per second. So, all right, hey, thanks for watching. See you soon, and hopefully I'll get the settings video released in the next day or two.